Hey guys, and welcome to Pixel Cherry Ninja's channel, a special video today. So this is a project I have known about for some time. Now remember when I do my what's the future for FPGA gaming, I always say there's some projects in the work that people don't know about, and this is one of them. So let me introduce you to this FPGA gaming project, and guys, this may well be the future, and I'll kind of talk why now. I'm sorry I'm hiding some parts of the FPGA and some of the parts. It's because I'm under NDA. There's only limited information I can reveal at the moment, and currently everything about this project or the way it kind of makes everything work is closed source. However, it does use some open source components. So let me introduce you to Specialist Content Arcade Machine. This is an arcade focused FPGA, but you can run other stuff on there. So what does this do exactly? So what this does is it works with software emulators such as MAME, and what it does is it uses artificial intelligence to convert the MAME drivers, the MAME code, into an FPGA core on the fly. So you pretty much go into MAME, it's running on this FPGA because the FPGA in this thing is massive. We're talking more logic elements that we can count. This is at least 20 times more logic elements than the MiSTer. You can put a whole bunch of stuff on there. This can easily do stuff like GameCube, PlayStation 2, and there's even a way of getting like Dolphin games working on there. Now currently sound doesn't work, but the team are working on this. So what we're going to do now is let's just kind of pop over to MAME, and I want to have a look at this game here, which is a game called Violent Storm, and I've got like a keyboard and mouse plugged in as well, just to kind of navigate a little bit easier. So let's kind of try and run Violent Storm. So let me go on there, and when I press the button, so when I press the button, I'm going to do that in just a second, it kind of runs, right? So let me press that button, and you're going to see the Specialist Content Arcade Machine logo come up, and then just in a few seconds, right about now, you are going to see that it is now going to start coding. It is now coding the MAME core into an FPGA core that is going to be running on this device, and it all does it via AI, and it does it in what I consider it to be a reasonable time. I mean, this is the future. This is amazing. So you're not going to get a cycle accurate core with this, but what you will get is you will, for example, get rid of all the input lag, and that's a big improvement. You can play MAME, it will run the core, and in a lot of instances MAME is actually very correct. When people verify it with hardware, it ends up being correct. So it should load right about now. You see the code stop first, and then the Specialist Arcade Machine stuff goes, and here we go, guys. We have got Violent Storm. Well, it's running, and it will run like the MAME ROM, and hopefully it will run. It'll be a bit embarrassing because I am trying to do this kind of like real time, and hopefully we will get into the game. Now come on, now let me into that game, man. Come on, don't embarrass me like this, because we want to see Specialist Content Arcade Machine, and we want to play this stuff on the go. Here you go. So that took a little bit of time, but we've got Violent Storm working now. Let's have a look. And what's really good as well, if you've got like an Xbox controller plugged in, it will just take your bindings. Hopefully sound will come soon, but currently we have no sound. So let me just kind of put that on and run it. But guys, this really is amazing. I just can't believe how great this darn thing is, and this could essentially be the future of FPGA gaming. I mean, you can just run your MAME and it's better. I mean, we've still got cores that people have reverse engineered, people have made dedicated emulators and they've run them, but guys, it just feels so snappy. There is no latency there, and when I play this on MAME, usually I can feel that input lag, but now I can't. So it comes down to how well or how correct is the documentation, how well does it work. And honestly guys, this just feels amazingly good. Good boy, nice doggy down there. And as usual, you can just exit MAME and you'll be presented with that list. So you're back on that list, and again, we can try other games. So I don't know, what game is not out for MiSTerFPGA at the moment? I know people talk a lot about Killer Instinct, so let's run with Killer Instinct. And as we go to begin it again, we're going to get the same. We're going to get the logo come up, and just give it a second and it will start coding. So let's start, have a look at the coding. Here we go, and it's now going to take the MAME driver, take the MAME information. And the good thing is once you run it once, it will remember that it has created a core for that and it will run the core straight away. I mean, this really is the future. It's amazing. Now, I know a lot of people are against AI, but man, like, you have to say it does actually have its uses. So I'm really excited about this. I've played a lot of stuff and it really does negate that lag. And what's really interesting as well is on some of the shmups, it actually emulates the slowdown really well from where MAME comes in and goes into that FPGA core. So here we go. We've got Killer Instinct running now. And guys, I just can't believe this darn thing works. I wanted to tell you about this a while ago, but like I said, I'm under an NDA. I can't disclose what the FPGA is, but the FPGA is super powerful. And this is what's bringing stuff like this to life. Currently, I can only show you arcade games, but this will do other emulators. So for example, you can run it with Dolphin and you can have an FPGA core of the GameCube or the Nintendo Wii. Now, I don't intend to play those because I actually really like Dolphin the way it is, but it's a whole bunch of arcade games. Let me just kind of press start on the controller here. Let's see. Oh no, actually I don't need to. I haven't got credit in there. It was telling me to put 1 credit in there. But again, just really amazing. And we'll kind of like have a look at a final game. I'm not exactly sure what I want. Or actually, you know what? Maybe let's have a look at something like maybe Rainbow Island. So let's go back out. And when we go back out, here we are. So now we are back in MAME, and like I said, I've got my keyboard plugged in. So I'll go Rainbow Islands because I really do like that game. There's a game down there called Rainbow Warriors as well. Now again, I'm going to highlight it and go to load it. And as I go to load it, we're going to get that loading screen again. I felt like they could have done a loading screen. The code will kick in. It will start coding that game, and it's doing that now. And Rainbow Islands isn't a bigger game as Violent Storm and Killer Instinct, so I expect this to load a lot quicker. So let's check it out. Okay, so code has gone, and here we go. We've got Rainbow Islands working now. Guys, this really is the future. Do let me know your thoughts about this. What do you think? I mean, it's a powerful FPGA. It's converting MAME with the intention of doing other emulators later. So they may have to change their name from Specialist Content Arcade Machine to, I don't know, Specialist Content and Everything Machine. I don't know, like maybe a rethink of the name, because this is based for around arcade and it's a way of enjoying MAME in a different way. MAME developers work extremely hard. They're absolutely brilliant, and it's nice to see it come to FPGA in this easy way. But that's kind of it, guys. Wanted to show this off to you guys. Let me know what you think. Be absolutely awesome to one another. This is Pixel Cherry Ninja out.